The given function was f of x equal to 4x square plus 64x plus 262, and the question was the function g is redefined by g of x equal to f of x plus 5. For what value of x does g of x reach its minimum? To find out the minimum value, we need to first figure out what g of x is. So we need to input x plus 5. So here's the our given condition from the question. So we need to input x plus 5 into the first equation, which was this one. So if we put x plus 5 in place of x, so this is what we get after simplifying it. So there are few ways to find out the minimum or maximum value. We will go with the calculus way. So when we will find the derivative of this function. So the derivative of this function will be using the power rule, 8x plus 104 or 104, whichever you prefer. So now we need to make this 8x plus 104 equal to 0, because the minimum or maximum value of a function is when the slope is at when the slope is at 0. So that's why we will take 8 of x plus 104 equal to 0. So if we solve this, 8 of x minus equal to 104 and x equal to minus 13. So this is the minimum value of our function g of x. If we want to find out the maximum value of g of x, we just need to put this value back in this equation. We can do that simply by putting it in our calculator. It will probably I have calculated it before, and it came it gave a value of 6. I guess it's minus 13 square minus 13 plus 62. So our maximum value of minimum of g of x is equal to minus 13 maximum of g of x. By putting this value x equal to minus 13 into the main function, it will be 6. And if you don't want to do any of this, just there's a easier way to do it with calculator. So you just need to find this function g of x. So after you find out this function, if you have this calculator or this type of calculator, if you have a graphing calculator, it would be easier to do, and in Desmos it's even easier. So you need to put the function into polynomial function degree 2. Just put x square plus 104x plus 682. When you solve this function just using the calculator, it will give you some value. As this is a quadratic equation, it will give you two value of x. So one is this one, another, if you again press the equal button, it will give you the second value, and there will be our minimum value of this function, which is minus 13, and another one is 6. And now I'll probably try to show you how to solve this equation, this function with Desmos. So we are in desmos.com and graphic calculator. If you put the both functions in the graphing table, you will find these two graphs. So this is our first function and this is our main function, the g of x function. So you will see that when we zoom in, here's our solution, the minimum and the maximum value of the function g of x. So that's how you solve it. Well, it took some time here, but when you get proficient at it, you will be able to solve it a lot faster.